So yeah, this I don't know. I'm probably gonna have to revert back to the old system, but it's kind of only wanting to work on just one object, and that's I just don't understand why that would be the case. So I'm probably just gonna go back to like the collider / triggers. So with how I set it before, I was trying to between update, fixed update. I'm not too sure, but like when I had it even as just one raycast detection, it would only work on one game object for some reason. Unless if for some reason, see, it shouldn't be destroying all the enemies, only just one, but I'm not too sure. And what I specifically don't like about this method is I have to readjust every single one of these colliders to work with each object instead of it just being like, hey, it needs to be alright, no, that's not working. So let's see what's going on here. On collision Unity2D other game objects. Let's do game objects.tag instead. That compare tag. So when the player enters the collision of the stomp me, which it might need a rigid body to correspond with it. Yeah. Let's see here. See, and that's another thing. If it does need the rigid body, it's gonna be it's just gonna be awful, because that's just more processes having to run, and which can potentially slow down load time to the game, which for something of this like size, it not normally an issue. But now it's like the rigid body, it's like it's colliding with itself now, and it destroyed it. So I need to do the parent, so that means I would have to go back to like doing this little number right here, destroy parent. So yeah, that's working, but now it's not destroying the parent. So let me figure out what's going on. So now the objects are being destroyed when fully stomped, but the new issue has occurred where the enemy is just getting stuck onto either itself or whatever. I'm not too sure what's happening here. Maybe it's, see, this first one works. That one's like staying out of the ground, but these other three, I'm not too sure what's entirely going on with them. It has the same, everything is literally the same. I can't hit apply. So try it again. Yeah, I took them out of the ground and now they're just, so I think the only thing that's really happening here is I'm going to set the gravity scale to 0, put it back on kinematic, and then we're going to hit apply onto that and see what happens. Because there's no reason why they should be plummeting to the ground, but the first one isn't doing that while the other ones are doing that. So now it's just, I think it's just their colliding in with each other. So let me do an ignore for that. So physics 2D dot ignore collision. So we're going to do box collider 2D or get component box collider 2D, and then we're going to do parent dot get component. See, I don't think that's gonna work using just regular collider 2D, but we'll see. So let's see what's happening here. Okay, so that seemed to have fixed it, but now there's just like more going on than what I had initially hoped for. But that will have to work for now. So yeah, I might. Yeah, I don't know. Let me try it. Let me copy that. Oops. Don't. I'm gonna go over here, open him up, paste it there. Reset the transform and put that on top of the little guy. So now they should also have the same stompy thing, but I didn't do something. I need to do something different here. Let me go back over to him. I didn't change over the parent. So now let's see. This should theoretically work. Yeah. So that's happening. And now the only real issue occurring is the super jump. The doing the extra jump when hitting the enemy. I'm not really too sure what I did differently, but yeah, it worked right there. I don't know why, but the game also, the editor lagged when it did it. I'll see about fixing that one too. All right, it appears I've got the super jump working. So let's see. I for some reason had the jump happening there and on the Stomps up. I took that away, and then like I also reverted the temp air timer back to 0.37. I changed that lower for some reason. I think it was interfering with how that I had the jump set up before, but I put it back and now it seems like I can do the super jump again. Yeah. So now player can go back up even higher, and I can't button mash it to keep going either, and I can still jump off. So it seems like everything is in order again, where it's working the way it's supposed to, and it's not letting me do it non-stop too. So now I just have to go back to every enemy and do the bouncing, which is what I was trying to avoid, but can't avoid everything in life.